Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel JK Star 8 Reader. Today I'm doing a Friday Reads. That's right, it's a Friday Reads from me, and so I have a stack of books beside me that I want to talk about. So let's get going. The first book I have to show you, it is The Reason You Walk by Kinew. So Kinew was sworn in this past week as Premier of Manitoba, one of the prairie provinces in Canada where I live. And so I don't really know too much about him, but with this recent election and his success as the First Nations premier of a province in Canada, although there have been leaders in the territories that were First Nations, this is a great achievement by Kinew, who I knew was leader of the new Democratic Party in Manitoba, but I did not really follow the politics there recently until major campaign towards the end, and so I saw some of the headlines the last few weeks. But yeah, with the election, I thought this would be a great time to finally read this book, which was released in 2017, and it is a autobiography about his life and his relationship with his father as well as his childhood. So yeah, The Reason You Walk by Kinew. The next book I have to show you, it is Dr. Edith Vane and the Hares of Crawley Hall, put out by Suzette Mayr. So I read The Sleeping Car Porter last year, and I read it to prepare for an interview that I did with her. That was before she was shortlisted to be the winner of the Gilder Prize last year, and eventually winning the prize last year. And so I thought I would go back to her previous book, which I had not read before. And so this one is the one that I saw at the bookstore recently. And so here's what it says to give you a better sense of what it is about. So here goes. It says, Dr. Edith Vane, scholar of English literature, is contentedly ensconced at the University of Ivea. Her dissertation on African Canadian pioneer, housewife, memorialist Belau Crump Withers is about to be published, and her jaw's finally safe if she can only fill out her AAO properly. She is a little anxious, but a new floral blouse and her therapist's repeated assurance that she is the architect of her own life should fix that. All should be well, really, except for her broken washing machine, her fickle new girlfriend, her missing friend Coral, her backstabbing fellow professors, and a cutthroat new dean, and the fact that the sentient and malevolent Crawley Hall has decided it wants them all out, and the hall and its hellish hares will stop at nothing to get rid of them. So yeah, it seems there's a fantastical element to the book, and so I have to read it to find out what it's about. So yeah, so Dr. Edith Vane and the Hares of Crawley Hall by Suzette Mayr. Next, I have another book to show you, and this one is The Black Tides of Heaven by Neon Yang. So I've had 3 books by this author in the series for a while now, and finally it is time to get into this series, which I see from the picture art on the cover. It's inspired by Chinese storytelling forms. And so with this title, it really reminds me of the different serialized television shows that I've been watching recently. And so anything that involves gods or immortals, it's usually called Sinsa drama. So, but we'll see where this author takes this form of writing. So yeah, The Black Tides of Heaven by Neon Yang. The next book I have to show you, it is The Underpainter by Jane Urquhart. So Jane Urquhart is also another respected Canadian author, and I've heard her name a few times before, but I have not had a chance to read anything by her. And so I started reading this a couple of months back for a readathon, and I put it aside and decided now with the colder months it's time to get started with this again. So I believe this features the story of a soldier from World War I, and talks about his life and his relationship to Newfoundland, I believe. So, and I'll leave it at that, as I want to. This is a more understated sort of novel, and not the battle scenes as other books about war are more focused on. So we'll see where the story goes. I read a few chapters already. So yeah, The Underpainter by Jane Urquhart. And finally, one more book, and this is also by a Canadian author, I believe. And this one is We All Love the Beautiful Girls by Joanne Proulx. And so this is a bit of also a domestic saga involving couples and their love lives, as well as difficulties in relationships. That's as much as I can get from the synopsis in the inside flap. So we'll see where this goes, and whether it will take literary quality or more one of these thriller qualities that the synopsis sometimes hints at. So yeah, We All Love the Beautiful Girls by Joanne Proulx. So that's it for me for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!